All right, everyone. Welcome back to the Western Conference Elitists. The NBA season is back, and so are we. It started with a bang. We got this Paolo Banchero, young stud, 50 bomb, and the win against the Pacers. I mean, everyone's talking about it, but we want to know what we could take away from this. Why did it happen? So we're just going to get straight into it with the film analysis. Paolo Banchero holds a very special place in my heart. He is the cornerstone of my NBA dynasty team. Took him at the 1-2 wrap. Just high hopes for him. But let's just jump right into the film. There's a couple sections, but first we're going to look into the elements that allowed for such a game to happen. First of all, you have to ask yourself, why was this able to happen? Normally when a player goes off like this, they get doubled or they get hedged, and it kind of, the first half is insane and the second half kind of calms down because the defense adjusts them. But if you look at the situation and the details of what was going on, you'll see that first of all, out the gate in the very first couple possessions, the Pacers were actually showing two bodies on Paolo. The team was able to torch them for it. And then you have to ask yourself, why did that happen? The Magic last season were the worst three-point shooting, respectable team. They were 24th in three-point percentage and 24th in attempts, according to StatMuse on the season. I mean, that's awful. And I remember I saw once this video of on YouTube, and it was the thumbnail was Paolo, and it said how to score with zero spacing. I mean, the modern NBA, you need the paint empty, and you just let these guys go to work. Now you look at this season, they added KCP, who's a pretty reliable shooter. Suggs has absolutely developed as a three-point shooter. Just overall, the team has really progressed, and Franz looks like he actually knows how to shoot again. So overall, the spacing is much better. So when he gets doubled, I want you to see that there's open shooters, and immediately he's hitting them. And so out the gate, the Pacers are seeing, okay, we can't double this guy, we can't hedge this guy, which is what allowed him to go off to the extent that you're going to see. So in these couple clips, just pay attention to the gravity, and anytime that they sagged off or they left the shooter, Paolo was finding him, or whatever they were finding him, and they were just drilling him.
Banchero back along with Suggs and Wendell. Almost lost it, gets it to Franz. Three-point shot, got it! Franz Wagner now 7 points. Paolo will bring it up. Siakam is his matchup. It's a good one. Pull-up jumper, Banchero, a beauty.
That's a great sign. Terrific playoff run last year. Just building off that.
Had a good season.
Yep.
Banchero, free throw line jumper, good again.
That's a great sign, boy. Paolo.
Anthony Banchero. Toppin tries to defend Paolo. Fadeaway jumper. There's not much Toppin or anybody else can do about that. Got the switch. Banchero guarded by much smaller Shepherd. Paolo, a 20-foot jumper. And he is. Suggs. Banchero. One-on-one against Siakam. He'll take the jumper. He hits nothing but net.
He's doing it at both ends of the floor.
One-on-one against Nembhard. Jumper on its way. Nothing but net. He says you can't stop me. Screen from Mo Wagner. Smith, tight defense. Fadeaway jumper. Foul on Smith. Banchero, free throw line. Backs it out. Shoots an 18-footer. That's short. Anthony a rebound. Chet Howard for three. No good. Let him work.
Yep.
Here's Suggs. Back to Banchero.
There you go.
Free throw line. Jumper over Toppin. Got it.
Not too much to say about Paolo's mid-range game. I mean, it is kind of the baseline of all of his offense. When people give him this Melo LeBron hybrid as a mold, they're saying that he shoots mid-ranges like Melo at the size and just looks to be able to have that kind of efficiency one day. And he has this Mack truck power of LeBron, where when he touches you, you go flying. So you saw that in his mid-range game just now. Last year, shot 40% from the mid-range. That's pretty good for a 20-year-old. And this year so far, 46.2. So that's a massive leap. And the total, baseline of his offensive game, he's a mid-range killer.
Shooting 32% from the floor in these first 3 games.
Halliburton really struggling to make a bucket.
That's a nice move. A little step through by Banchero, floating it over the top of Siakam. Paolo attacking Siakam, pulling his way to the basket. Score the hoop and a foul.
What a nice job by Paolo.
In their first 3 games, they have not rebounded the ball well at all on either end of the floor. Banchero gets downhill, runs right up the back of Isaiah Jackson.
Yeah, I just think that, David, last year they proved themselves to be a list is anything, David. A good list.
Not every list.
A good list is anything.
Banchero going for 39. He could not connect. Suggs resets. Banchero with the ball. Much smaller defender on it. He'll take it strong to the basket. Miss the layup. And Pascal Siakam. Here's that matchup on the other end. Paolo pulls his way to the basket and draws the foul. That's his 11th rebound. He has 9 assists to go with his 44 points. Paolo downhill, scoops it in. You can't stop it. Now lets it fly. Black missed it. Suggs gets the rebound. Circles back out. Shot clock at 10. Paolo Banchero, count it. He's going to the line with a chance to tie the game.
Now, this is part of his game that I'm honestly the most excited about. This is the LeBron in him. He is an absolute, just unstoppable force at the rim. When he touches people, they literally fly off of him. There's a lot of hesitancy and settling that I've noticed. He looks like he has a lot of room to grow in his confidence. Like sometimes it looks like he's thinking a lot, but really when he just locks in and just gets downhill, he's an absolute unstoppable train coming at the rim. Am I being selfish to say I wish he did it more? It's very rare that he does it and I see it not work. But I think there might be an issue with fatigue, which makes sense. You can't just run through people all game, and you kind of see it in this next section that you'll see in his 3-point shooting. As the game went on, his 3-point shooting kind of got shakier and shakier as it went, which wouldn't be a big deal to me. It could be some regression to the mean, but you kind of noticed that at the end all of his threes were short, and to me that's a pretty clear indication that he was kind of gassed. Also makes sense. He had 50 points, 9 assists, 14 rebounds, whatever it was. But overall, he's shooting 39% from 3 on the season, up from 34% last year. So, all healthy progressions for a future, all NBA star guy. But I want to see more of this aggressiveness at the rim because it's like he sends people flying. It's incredible. It's incredible to watch. Great things brewing in Orlando. Huge Paolo fan. Let me know what you think in the comments. Not going to overwork this video too much. Just got to get this out there. I want to hear some thoughts on Paolo. He feels like this new emerging star. Every year we get one. I think it might be him. So let me know what you think.
Suggs. Paolo Banchero. Lee Smith on it. Crossover. Paolo to the basket. It's in and out, but he's fouled. Paolo with the rebound. His 6th of the game. He also has 6 assists. Banchero launching a 3. Oh my goodness. What in the world is going on? 3.5 to play in the quarter. Harris set a bone-jarring screen. And Banchero knocks down another 3. He's a tough defender, but the size difference is significant. And Banchero is dialed in, folks. Wow. Caldwell Pope. Pick and roll with Banchero. Top of the arc, short for 3. Paolo caught fire. 3-point shot. Not this time again. Rebound Banchero. Lobs it up. Swatted away by Neesmith. Suggs kept it alive. Carter, this time, he makes sure.
Nice job by Mo Wagner.
Banchero, three-point shot. He's short again. Goes and gets his own miss. And throws it out of bounds. Intended for Mo Wagner.